Mitt Romney at one time despised Donald Trump, number 50.
If we Republicans choose Donald Trump as our nominee, the prospects for a safe and prosperous future are greatly diminished. If Donald Trump's plans were ever implemented, the country would sink into prolonged recession. He will lose to Hillary Clinton. Think about that. Trump nomination enables her victory. If President Trump continues in his campaign, if he became a nominee, I think he loses again. And
would you support him if he's the nominee?
Absolutely not. And it's not just because he loses. I mean, that's my reason that I offer to other people who are big fans of his. But it's also he's simply not a person who ought to have the reins of the government of the United States.
That was 2016 and 2022, respectively. This is just a few days ago, year of our Lord 2024, number 23.
City on a hill.
Welcome back to State of the Union. Mitt Romney there in March 2016, not mincing words about then candidate, not yet the nominee, Donald Trump in 2016, particularly Trump's refusal to disavow the support of Ku Klux Klan leader David Duke in an interview earlier that year. We talked about where Romney thinks the party goes from here in our conversation. Here's more of that. You said in an interview a few months ago that, quote, there's a good chance that the Republican Party is going to need to be rebuilt or reoriented, and that you want to have a voice in the post-Trump Republican Party. Do you think that do you still think there's going to be a post-Trump Republican Party, or is MAGA now the Republican Party?
Oh, MAGA is the Republican Party, and Donald Trump is the Republican Party today. And if you were to ask me who the nominee will be in 2028, I think it'll be J.D. Vance, all right? He's smart, well-spoken, part of the MAGA movement.
You said something pretty harsh about him a few months ago, though. You could not have less respect for somebody than J.D.
Long ago. I'm not going to rehash history. And we've worked together in the Senate since then. But that is what the Republican Party is. And will the party need to change? Look, the Republican Party has become the party of the working class, middle class voter. And you've got to give Donald Trump credit for having done that, taken that away from the Democrats. Democrats pushed him out. All right, the Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren faction of the Democrat Party with some of this, defund the police and transgenders in, biological males in women's sports. These things had a lot of people in the middle class just flee the Democratic Party. They're now Republicans. Now, one of the challenges in my party is that our policies do not necessarily line up with the interests of our voters. And so there'll be some reorientation that's going to be necessary in my party. The Democrat Party is the one in trouble. I mean, I don't know how they recover. And I'm not going to tell them what to do because I would begin to have the capacity to do so. But they've lost their base. Union guys and gals have left the Democratic Party and are voting Republican. And the Democratic Party is seen not as rich people, but as college professors and woke scolds. And that's not an attractive feature.
Before you ran for the Senate, you came forward and gave a very tough speech about...
Now that is a tremendous sea change. He's vulgar. He's crass. He's not successful. Hey, you know what? The party is MAGA now. It's Trump's party. He's transformed us into a working class party, and the Democrats have caused people to run away.